Bleak and beautiful, gloomy and gorgeous, but does that make the movie good? Let's get into it. Vesper is a 2022 sci-fi film that really touches on all those itches that us sci-fi fans have. We follow a young girl named Vesper as she tries to survive after the full collapse of the world's ecosystems. The world is now a very different place than we know it today, with plant life having a bit more individuality than it does now, and the only ways that the survivors can get food is by relying on a gigantic government called the Citadel. And this government kinda reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. You've got the big people up above, and then all the commoners down below. Now they gotta trade children's blood with this government in order to get seeds, and these seeds will produce the food they need. But there's a catch. The seeds are bioengineered to only be good for one harvest. That's just so the Citadel can keep everybody else under control, under their thumb. But Vesper has herself a green thumb too that she could use on a keyboard, but she prefers to biohack into some plants and try to change things that way. And considering the world looks like Poison Ivy took it over, she's got a lot of things she could practice on. But there's a problem. What Vesper cares about more than even the botany she practices is her father, who is stuck on bed rest, hooked up to machines that are keeping him alive. The only way that he can communicate is through a scout drone that he earned from the military. He earned this by getting injured, and that is why he's on bed rest to begin with. They just cast him out afterwards with nothing but the drone to remember them by. Now you're probably wondering, where is his wife? Where is this girl's mother? She's gone. She didn't pass away. She got up and she left. She saw someone go by and decided to follow them out of hope to find something better, leaving the family she had behind in the process. Now I'm trying to avoid spoilers, and because of that I can't mention some of the characters that I really want to. But it doesn't stop me from talking about Jack Wagon Jonas over here. By that introduction alone, you probably got a pretty good idea about how I feel about him, and it's not even a spoiler for me to say that. From this man's first moment on screen, he's awful. I mean, his first act is making a child commit murder. Like, what? And before somebody else says it, I'm gonna go ahead and tackle the argument that I'm gonna most likely hear from somebody, that he's just trying to toughen these kids up. Different circumstances, different times. This is gonna help them survive. Bruh, be tough enough for them. You want that person dead? You kill them. Lead by example. Do not make that child kill something because you don't want to get your hands dirty. That is the kind of scumbag we're dealing with. Credit where it's due, the man does not walk out of the movie with clean hands. But whenever he does take matters into his own hands, pun intended, it's because it will lead to him being able to manipulate people. His end goal is to instill fear, to control people. That is what he wants to do. He's doing it because now that his hands are dirty, theirs will be too. They're going to fear him, and he's going to have power over them because of it. And they all have to go through him in order to trade with the Citadel. The guy's got it all figured out. So does this movie suck, or are you in luck? A lot of the characters I've told you about you've probably heard about before. Some of the plot points might be a little bit similar, but the way that it is all conveyed together is fresh. It is new. It is not even politicized. There is not politics shoved in here at any point in time to make this relate more to the world we live in now. Instead, this is science fiction. This is possibility. And I believe that we are beyond lucky to have it. The effects? Great. The acting? Phenomenal. The story? Pretty good. The world building? Left a lot of unanswered questions, but room for a sequel or a prequel. And I would be happy with either of them. The music was really good. Dan Levy really put in the work here. And the last song that played during the end credits, whoever was singing, I can't remember her name. Dude, you hit me in the feels. If you like your sci-fi with heavy action, I'm not recommending it to you. But if you just want to watch a freaking sci-fi that is good, dad blame it, give it a watch. Vesper is a good movie. Underrated, hidden gem, call it what you want, I recommend it. If you made it this far, thank you, I really appreciate that. And above all else, I hope you have a great day. Thank you.